Hello everyone. In today's video, you will learn about the history of one of the most powerful civilizations the world has ever known. From its humble beginnings in the hills of the Italian peninsula to the domination of vast territories and its fall in the 5th century AD, discover how Rome transformed from an agricultural village into a colossal empire. On the Palatine and Esquiline hills, where the Tiber River calmly meanders, around the 8th century BC, specifically in the year 753 BC, a small community known as Rome emerged. Initially a village of farmers and shepherds, Rome grew quickly and soon became an influential city-state, consolidating its power through alliances and conquests. In 509 BC, the Roman Republic emerged, characterized by a complex political system based on laws and representative institutions. Years passed, and starting from the 3rd century BC, a series of conflicts known as the Punic Wars began between Rome and the Phoenician city of Carthage. The reasons for these wars were diverse, including control of the Mediterranean Sea, territorial disputes, economic and commercial rivalry, territorial expansion, and vengeance. These battles not only consolidated Rome's naval and land supremacy in the western Mediterranean but also paved the way for its expansion eastward. The First Punic War occurred between 264 and 241 BC, primarily over the dispute for Sicily, and ended with Rome's victory, gaining control over Sicily. The Second Punic War took place between 218 and 201 BC and was marked by Hannibal's famous invasion of Italy, including the crossing of the Alps with elephants. It concluded with a Roman victory after the Battle of Zama in 202 BC. The Third Punic War began in 149 BC and lasted until 146 BC, resulting in the complete destruction of Carthage. Rome annexed the Carthaginian territory and established the Roman province of Africa, and once again, Rome prospered. But in the 1st century BC, Rome was plunged into political and social turmoil. Julius Caesar, a brilliant general and charismatic leader, emerged as a central figure. His rise to power marked the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Principate, a new governmental system led by emperors. After his military campaigns in Gaul, Caesar returned to Rome in 49 BC to confront his rival, Pompey, sparking a civil war. Caesar's victory at Pharsalus, 48 BC, and his subsequent appointment as dictator for life inaugurated an era of political and social reforms. However, on March 15, 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated due to a political conspiracy led by a group of Roman senators who feared how powerful Caesar had become and wanted to restore the Republic. Caesar was stabbed 23 times by a group of about 60 senators while on his way to a Senate session at the theater of Pompey. The conspiracy was led by Brutus and Cassius, among others. Caesar's death did not result in the restoration of the Republic as the conspirators had hoped. On the contrary, it precipitated a series of civil wars that eventually led to the definitive end of the Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire under the rule of Caesar Augustus, Caesar's great-nephew and adopted heir. Under imperial rule, Rome reached its zenith as a global power. Emperors Augustus, Trajan, and Hadrian expanded the empire's borders to the farthest reaches of the known world. The Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability that lasted approximately 2 centuries, allowed Rome to flourish as a center of trade, culture, and innovation. Augustus consolidated power and established the foundations of the Principate, while Trajan extended the borders to their maximum, conquering Dacia and Mesopotamia. Hadrian's reign was marked by the construction of grand monuments, such as the Pantheon and Hadrian's Wall, which symbolized the empire's splendor. During this period, the famous Colosseum, or Flavian Amphitheater, was also constructed, initiated by Emperor Vespasian around 70 to 72 AD and completed in 80 AD during the reign of his son Titus. Despite its grandeur, the Roman Empire began to face a series of challenges that undermined its stability and cohesion. This combination of internal and external factors, such as political corruption, economic crisis, barbarian invasions, and internal divisions, contributed to the gradual decline of the empire. The division of the Roman Empire into West and East in 285 by Emperor Diocletian, with the western capital in Rome and the eastern capital in Constantinople, weakened the empire's cohesion. Rome tried to hold on, but the continuous pressure from barbarian tribes like the Goths, Vandals, Huns, and others was a critical factor in Rome's downfall. In 410, Rome was sacked by the Visigoths led by Alaric, and in 455 by the Vandals. Finally, in 476 AD, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by Odoacer, a Germanic chieftain, marking the official end of the Western Roman Empire, which had lasted approximately 503 years. Meanwhile, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to exist for nearly 1,000 years after the fall of the Western Empire, until the conquest of Constantinople by the Ottoman Turks in 1453. The history of the Roman Empire is a saga of conquest, expansion, and transformation that shaped the course of Western civilization. From its humble beginnings as a village on the banks of the Tiber to the governance of vast territories and cultures, Rome left a lasting legacy that echoes to this day. Its rise and fall are vivid testimonies to the complexity of the human condition and the fragility of civilizations. The story of Rome continues to inspire and intrigue, offering valuable lessons about power, politics, and the destiny of nations. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.